What happens when loyalty is tested and enemies become allies? In a shocking turn of events, Dingle finds himself forging an unexpected alliance amidst a dangerous feud that could change everything. Will this new partnership lead to redemption or destruction? Don't miss the heart-wrenching twists and turns that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Emmerdale shocker. Kim Tate and Cain Dingle form an unlikely alliance to crush Caleb Milligan's vengeful scheme. If you thought the drama in Emmerdale had reached its peak, buckle up, because next week, things are about to get explosively personal. In a stunning twist that no one saw coming, longtime enemies Kim Tate and Cain Dingle are about to join forces. Yes, you read that right. The Queen of Home Farm and the King of the Dingle clan are setting their differences aside, all to take down one man, Caleb Milligan. And trust us, this isn't just your average village squabble. This is a ticking time bomb of secrets, betrayal, and revenge. And it's about to blow sky high. A brewing war turns nuclear. For weeks, tensions have been simmering beneath the surface. But now it's war. Caleb Milligan is out for blood, and he's got his sights locked on Joe Tate. Why? Because new disturbing revelations have surfaced about Joe's recent actions, and let's just say they're not winning him any Family of the Year awards. According to a close Emmerdale insider, the Tates have always looked down their noses at the Dingles, but Joe's behavior, it's crossed a whole new line. He's not just playing dirty, he's playing dangerous. And Caleb? He wants payback. The bad blood between Joe and Caleb has reached a boiling point, and now Kim Tate has no choice but to step in. Not because she suddenly has a soft spot for Caleb, but because this feud threatens to destroy both families. And Kim doesn't do destruction unless she's the one holding the detonator. The police come knocking, and the plot thickens. As the situation teeters on the edge, the police make a surprise visit to the Milligans. For a moment, Caleb's heart nearly stops. Is this it? Are they finally catching up to the mystery surrounding Anthony Fox's disappearance? Luckily for him, and unfortunately for his enemies, the visit turns out to be about something else entirely, a break-in at the depot. Still, Caleb's reaction doesn't go unnoticed. Joe, sensing his unease, seizes the moment and taunts him like a cat with a cornered mouse. And just like that, we're back in fight territory. But this time things nearly get physical. Cain Dingle, the ever-brooding, ever-watchful protector of his clan, jumps in before fists fly. He's had enough of watching his brother spiral, and enough of Joe fanning the flames. So what does Cain do? He takes a trip up to Home Farm. And no, he's not there to admire the landscaping. Cain and Kim join forces. Wait, what? In a scene straight out of a soap opera fever dream, Kim Tate opens the door to find Cain Dingle on her doorstep, and it's not for a friendly chat. Kim is stunned, says our source. She knows if Cain's knocking, it's serious. This isn't a social call, it's a plea for damage control. Cain lays it all out. The feud between Caleb and Joe has spiraled way out of control. If something doesn't change, and fast, both men could wind up in handcuffs, or worse. He asks Kim Tate, the woman who's double-crossed more people than we can count, for help. And surprisingly, she listens. A moment of reckoning at Home Farm. Soon after, Joe walks into the lion's den, expecting another power play. Instead, he gets a verbal slap from Kim herself. She's had enough. This isn't just about keeping up appearances anymore, it's about survival. And for once, Kim and Cain are speaking the same language: protect the family, end the madness. Together, they warn Joe that if he keeps poking the bear, both he and Caleb are going to land themselves in serious trouble. And this time there might not be anyone left to bail them out. Joe, typically defiant, hears the message loud and clear, but whether he actually listens, that's another story entirely. A peace summit that ends in chaos. Hoping to settle things once and for all, Kim organizes a tense sit-down at Home Farm. The guest list: Joe Tate, Caleb Milligan, Ruby Fox Milligan, and of course Cain. If you think that sounds like a recipe for disaster, you'd be right. Kim is trying to act as mediator, our insider shares. She genuinely wants to put an end to this. But the second Caleb and Joe lock eyes, it's game over. The insults fly, the voices rise, and it's clear that forgiveness isn't coming easily. Despite the chaos, Kim pulls a trump card from her designer handbag. She offers Caleb a deal he can't ignore, the land surrounding his depot, which she currently owns. It's a bold move, one that shocks everyone in the room. And for a moment, just a moment, it seems to work. Caleb accepts the offer, they shake hands, the Dingles leave. Peace at last, right? Don't be fooled, this is just the beginning. After the dust settles, Joe turns to Kim and makes a solemn promise. He swears he'll never deceive her again. But Kim? Oh, Kim isn't done playing the game. Smiling slyly, she reveals her real motive: control. Kim's deal with Caleb isn't about generosity, our source reveals. It's about strategy. Now she has leverage. Now she can keep an eye on Caleb and stay one step ahead. It's classic Kim, always thinking 3 moves ahead, and while the public truce might keep the villagers whispering for now, behind the scenes, the Tate versus Milligan war is just evolving into its next phase. Because in Emmerdale, peace is never permanent, and power? That's the only currency that truly matters. What this means for the future. So where do we go from here? Kim and Cain's uneasy alliance may have prevented an all-out war for now. But anyone who knows these families knows that nothing stays buried forever. Joe's pride is still bruised. Caleb's thirst for vengeance hasn't gone away, and Ruby, she's got a whole storm of her own brewing. Don't underestimate the woman standing behind Caleb Milligan. As for Kim, she may be smiling now, but it's only because she believes she's regained the upper hand. And Cain, he's not one to rest easy, especially when family is involved. He'll be watching, waiting, ready to strike if the truce turns sour. Final thoughts. Keep your friends close and your enemies at home. Farm. In a village like Emmerdale, where secrets lurk behind every door and trust is a rare currency, alliances are fleeting and enemies are forever. Kim Tate and Cain Dingle may have joined forces this week, but in the grand chess game of the Dales, they're just making their next move. Because when it comes to Emmerdale, one thing is always true: the moment you think the drama's over, it's only just beginning. So if you thought this story was wrapped up neatly with a land deal and a handshake, think again. This isn't a happy ending. It's the calm before the next storm. Don't miss a second of the action. Emmerdale is heating up like never before, and the battle lines are redrawn. Whose side are you on?